Good morning, class. I hope everyone's doing well. Well, today's lesson, we're going to be looking at circles and finding the area of circles. What does that mean? Basically, if I was to take this circle and to make a rug out of it that was that shape, how much material would I need to fill it in? In other words, we know what the circumference is, and now, filling it in, what would that be? How much would all of that be? Hopefully you've seen circles before, and I hope that you've seen the circle area formula before. But if not, it's okay, because we're going to go through everything right now in this lesson. All right, so today you're going to be given equations kind of like this. You're going to be given a circle with a radius. Does anybody remember, if your radius is 7, what's your diameter? If you said 14, you're right. Okay, so the circumference, you take your diameter and multiply it by pi. Or you take your radius, double it, and multiply it by pi. Well, this time we're going to take the radius and we're going to square it. Do you remember what it means to square? It means you multiply the number by itself. So 7 squared is going to be 49. 7 times 7. All right, so that's kind of what we're doing today. So go ahead and open up your notebooks. And for today, by the way, good morning. Hope you're having a good day. Or if it's afternoon, good afternoon. And it's Thursday, March 25th. Oh, looks like my battery's about to die. So this is Unit 8. Still, we're talking about, no, this is not Unit 8. That's the wrong class. It's Unit 6, and we're talking about geometry, the geometry of shapes. Today's shape is a circle. That'd be a good thing to put in your notebook if you haven't already. But most important, put that today we're talking about the area of circles. Make sure you write that down. Area of circles. Okay, so what is it? What is the formula for area of a circle? Area equals pi squared, pi times r squared. Okay, area equals pi times r squared. And remember, pi is approximately 3.14. That's going to be times the radius squared. Whoops. Radius squared. Okay. That means it's going to be the radius times itself. So let's say I have a radius. Let's say I have a circle and the radius equals, let's say 4. Well, the area is going to equal 4 times 4 times pi. This pi right here. Okay? So that's going to be 16 times pi. Let's see if I can. There you go. 16 pi is your answer. If you want to do an approximate, this is your exact answer. If you're asked to do an approximation answer, you do 16 times 3.14, and then just multiply that out. You guys know how to multiply. All right, so I have, my battery's about to die, so I'm going to really quickly show you what happens if we are given the diameter. If you're given the diameter, let's say the diameter is, let's say 10. Well, first you have to find the radius. So the radius, if your diameter 10, is going to be what? It's going to be half of that. It'd be 10 divided by 2, which equals 5. So now we know what the radius is. To find the area, we do 5 squared, which is 5 times 5, times pi. Okay? And so that would be 25 pi. It's going to be your answer. Okay? All right, so let me show you some on your practice worksheet here. Okay, so you're going to have some worksheets like this. Some of them where they're given the radius, and some of them where they're given the diameter. So let's do a practice one here. 7. Okay, so the area is going to equal just simply 7 squared times pi. So the answer that you'd write would be 49 pi. By the way, I don't mind if you use a calculator. What if you were given, let's go back here. What if you were given the area of, let's say, 16, or no, sorry, we already used that, 81 pi. Well, if you were given an area of 81 pi, then if you needed to find the radius, you just do it in reverse. You divide pi, and you take the square root of 81, which is 9. What number times itself equals 81? It's 9. So fortunately, you don't have to do that in today's homework, but that just lets you know if you're given the area, you can find the radius. And if the radius was 9, what would be the diameter? It'd be twice that. 9 times 2, which is 18. Okay, so now let's wrap this up. If I give you the diameter, what you're going to have to do first, so this one's 16. So if it's 16, what's the diameter? Diameter is just going to be half of that, right? It's going to be from here to there. So the diameter, if it's 16, then the radius is going to be half that, which is 8. So the answer to the area is going to be 8 squared, which is 64, times pi. And that's your answer. That's all you have to write. Now the last two questions, I want you to actually multiply it out using 3.14 for pi. Okay, so for these last two, I give you the diameter, but I want you to use 3.14 for pi. So again, let's look at number 8 here. So if my diameter is 8, that means my radius is going to be half that, which is 4. So the area is going to be equal to 4 squared, which is 16, times 3.14. Go ahead and use your calculator and find out exactly what that is. Okay, that's it for today's video. My battery's about to die, so I hope you guys are having a great day. And I hope you have an awesome weekend. And we'll see you soon. Please comment. Please send me pictures or questions or anything. And yeah, have a great day.